जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवर धारी यशोदानन्दन व्रज जन जीवन यशोदानन्दन व्रज जन जीवन जय कुंज बिहारी
प्रभु जी स्पीक टू हरी कथा yeah. Hey, Vijay now.
Brazil. You come from Brazil, he goes to Brazil.
Oh, good.
You trust maybe
Oh.
airlines.
Airline.
Okay.
He's going. When?
Gone.
I think he's there.
When?
Maybe 2 weeks before.
Weeks before. Where? Brazil? Where?
I don't know the place.
Om Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyapane Shri Shri
Yes, Brazil there.
Shri Katam Sadak Samadam Yaganastir Tam Varam Varam Krishna Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtai Bhuttave Shri Bhaktivedanta Swami Stay Sarasvati Deva Govinda Charan Visasa Paslet Nama Mahavandaya Krishna Prema Padaya Hare Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Namaha Singha Hare Krishna Kunam Singha Dima Bandhu Chakapri Gopasha Gopatara Kantanavastata Tapsi Kantana Gorangi Radhi Vrindavanishwani Shubham Sutadevi First of all, I'd like to pay my heartfelt obeisances to our Srila Gurudev Nichalila Pravishtam Vishnu Pada Paramhamsa Pabli Rajacharya Astatatasata Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Likewise, I'd like to pay my obeisances to Nichalila Pravishtam Vishnu Pada Paramhamsa Pabli Rajacharya Astatatasata Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj and all of the Parampara. I'd like to pay my obeisances to Srila Bhaktivedanta Bhan Goswami Maharaj and pay my respects to all of the devotees here and all Vaishnavas wherever they are. Somehow or other, we're extremely fortunate to come into the association of Mahat Sangha. Actually, we have no ability to get close to Krishna, we have no sukriti. However, Krishna will manifest in the form of Ashray Bhagavan. The Vaishnavas actually, through their love, they capture Krishna within their hearts. They can actually control Krishna. And in this way, they can share Krishna with us. Our Gurudev, he told, once he left, not to be concerned because he would leave 5 Narayan Maharajas for us. So I think we all can see that we've been very blessed. These lovely Satsishya disciples like Maharaj and Srila Gurudev have come to help us and continue. So we should remain enthusiastic. We shouldn't feel that we're struggling too much. We're actually really fortunate. Whenever we remember a Vaishnava, automatically we're with them. Maharaj gave an example recently. A Satsishya disciple is someone who always feels like his Gurudev is with him. So it's a case of remembrance. We should never feel alone. Gurudev said it's a case of developing some mood. And we've got a simple choice. We can either remember or choose to forget. So we're kind of on the Tatastha Shakti there. Mahadev is very, very powerful. And, you know, for many, many lifetimes, we've come to this world, you know, with an enjoying mood. But simply through remembering the Vaishnavas, instantly we're connected again to the Parampara. We're back in our constitutional position. Actually, we should be crying for the association. of the Vaishnavas, because when we have that association, we're just really back in line, and we have an opportunity to hear Hari Katha. Our process, we know our process is Harinam, 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 Eva Kevalam, Kalo Neshdeva, Neshdeva, Gatia Rangitam. So we chant and we try to develop some mood. However, it's only through the action of Hari Katha, spoken by the Vaishnavas, this Shabda Brahma, transcendental sound vibration. If we can open our ears and take this into our hearts and feel a little gratefulness towards the Vaishnavas, then we're going to be successful. It's literally a case of feeling gratitude. If we can feel that little bit of gratitude, then we're in the right position and we can become happy. So we'll know that we're being successful in spiritual life because we're going to become happy. The corollary of that is, if we're not feeling happy, we're not properly situated in spiritual life, and then I would ask myself the question, why am I not happy at the moment? What rectification do I need? And I'm speaking about myself. What rectification do I need? What adjustment do I need in my attitude or my prayerfulness? Begging the Vaishnavas actually and the Gatya for guidance. And when we do that, we stay in line. It's not about being perfect, it's actually about trying. We've got Sangha Siddha Bhakti, which are the Angas of Bhakti, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padanam, Sevanam, Archanam, Dashanam, Sakyam, Atma, Nivedanam. This is Bhakti, is constituted of that. However, what we need to do is Sangha Siddha Bhakti, which really it just entails accepting anything that's favourable towards that. And that's developing a little bit of mood, gratefulness, staying with the Vaishnavas, staying under their guidance, and we'll always be protected. So I'd like to welcome Maharaj, and I feel very, very blessed indeed that he's come to help us today. And I can't say anything really to glorify Maharaj except to say thank you so much for coming. And we all love you so much, Maharaj. Thank you.
Namo Vishnuvaya Radhikaya Vyapne Shishmad Bhaktivedanta Narayani Namine Namo Vishnuvaya Krishna Prasad Bhutya Shrimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Vanjakalpatarubhascha Kripasinubhaya Vijapatitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So just because Maharaj has asked me to say something, I was actually listening to Nandasutta Prabhu and feeling just a movement of emotion in my heart also. You were speaking, I think, for many of us as well. In sharing that now we're living in a space of gratitude for all the association we have been given, we continue to get, and actually we're so hopeful that we will continue to receive. On the Bhakti Sangha group, Indulekha Didi shared recently a photograph of Srila Gurudev, the Mathura Mat, Sri Keshaji Gaudiya Mat in Mathura, and quite an old photo with his brahmacharis. And just looking closely there, Maharaji is there as a young brahmachari. And I was reminded just how fortunate we all are. Because Maharaji just has spent his entire existence under guidance and in such heart proximity with Srila Gurudev and with Vaishnavas. When Srila Gurudev manifest his Samadhi Leela, I asked Maharaj, like, where do we go now? Where do we go for association? Where do we go? And he was reminding and continues to remind us that we just have to do exactly what you said, Prabhuji, that actually Gurudev is still with us. He hasn't gone anywhere. We just have to go inside. And Maharaj constantly enables us to do that. Through Zoom, through Facebook, through all these media, that ping always comes up, notification, Maharaj is live. And it's so encouraging. This even through that, this same process, Gurudev is live. Constantly, the notification is coming actually every single moment, every day. I don't know if you've experienced it. Sometimes you just wake up at 3 a.m. and think, why am I awake? I didn't set an alarm. But then you remember, Gurudev's pinging us. Wake up, I'm live. Wake up, tune in. And that's really, like when we hear all these bhajans as well, and we hear about the mercy of Lord Nityananda, and we've just honored his appearance day, and there's so many appearance days coming, one after another, to remind us of this lineage of guardians of our devotion who are saying, come, all you need to give is your faith. Shraddhavan Janahe. And in return, what you get is unimaginable. So just, yesterday, the Ganga Matas, they sent out that ping. There's a program here tonight. Live. All you have to do is get here, making such beautiful arrangements for us to come together and be here. And another one today. Tomorrow there's another Sangha. Ping. Just come. We're so fortunate that we have this want to, and again that comes. I know Maharaj came so many times to England, and for the first time that I met him, he made this relationship. What is your name? Where are you from? And immediately making a relationship, sharing this Harikatha, but checking in. What did I just say? Repeat back. You tell me. So that you're constantly present to this flow of divine love that's been sent out. And even if you feel like just sitting on the shore or sitting on the curb and observing, no, come, have a dip. Come, I'll throw a sprinkle so that you get something more every single time. That Lokik Sadbandhu Vritti that you have instilled in all of us. One time Maharaji said, even he said, your mother is my mother. Even one time he told some of his disciples, yes, she's my sister. What qualification do we have? Zero qualification. Only disqualification, and yet still making us feel so loved and accepted, just like family member. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Maharaji. Please continue to ping us and bring us.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shishima Bhaktivedanta Narayana Nityananda. Namo Vishnu Padaya Gaura Pristaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Vanayati Namah. Vancha Kalpatarvasya Kripa Sindhubhyo Cha Patitanam Pavanabhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So first of all, I offer my humble obeisance to my spiritual master and Nityalila Prabhu Vishnu Vishnupad Ashtotra Sat Shishma Shila Bhaktivinoda Shri Narayana Goswami Maharaj, and also to Shishpad Bhaktivinoda Ban Goswami Maharaj, to all Rupanur Guruvada, all Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis here, and all Maharaj's guests. I'm very happy to be here, yes, and I came from Brazil to see Maharaj. So yes, the devotees were speaking very beautifully and about the importance of sadhu sangha, yes, to be with the Vaishnava and to hear Harikatha. And the other day, Sripad Bhaktivinoda Puri Maharaj was speaking about what is the meaning of hearing, yes. Hearing is not just hearing the sound and doing nothing, yes, but to hear means to act, like we hear and we follow the instruction, yes. So I'll be very brief. So I hope whatever we hear today doesn't come through the other ear, not enter here and comes out here, but comes into our hearts. And what does it mean? That we really listen to what he's saying and we get this instruction and we apply on our lives. Whatever we can do from whatever we hear today, and we can apply it in our lives, this will be the success of our lives, of our spiritual path. So we have to be very attentive to listen and to imbibe this to our lives. Panchakaltarasya Sitasinudeva.
Kamala Didi, follow. All right, Sita.
I think she's coming. Yeah.
You're always late.
I know.
Always late.
Aganitamaranna Seganindana Sakya Chakramalitan Janitasman Shri Gurave Namaha. For speaking, offering my Sastat Dandavat Pranam. Jai Shri Gurudev, all Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis. We were speaking the other day about Sri Ishwar Puripad, and how even though he was in Navadvip Dham, in the association of all the bhaktas and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he had to go. He left, and in the purport of Swami Maharaj, it was saying that why does the bhakta roam around the world? It's because in his heart he's got so much inspiration, and he needs to speak this katha like wherever he goes, and he gets overwhelmed with this necessity to speak and share. And so Sri Ishwar Puripad, he left to go and spread that knowledge and to speak for the people's benefit. And I was thinking, because Maharaj is coming, and he literally is non-stop traveling for constantly for years and years. And a lot of people said to me, "Oh, why are you going to arrange for him to Pratap? Maybe he should rest. Maybe he should stop talking." Is that impossible? He's like the Ganga, he's like, should put a dam. He can't stop because he's got the inspiration. And I think we've got to appreciate that. There's not many people like that. I mean, people just come and literally burn your ear off about their own lives and their own Are you hearing me? And about their own problems and issues, and and it's sprinkled with their own happiness. But Maharaji comes and he actually literally speaks about the real happiness, and he actually literally inspires the heart. And I don't know about you, but when I'm alone, I've just got my mind and I think, oh, I'm not qualified, I can't do this. I can basically click a button, that's about as far as I get. I haven't got the qualification to do more. But then when I'm in the association of Maharaj, even momentarily, I feel I've got to double up my game. Do you know what I mean? I've got to get up earlier, I've got to chant more rounds, I've got to stop being so weak. And so that live, I know Maharaj is live, we're all basically dead in my opinion. Maharaj is live, it's quite true that he writes live because he's live. But I feel that, I feel that it gives that life. It means that he has got Swarup Shakti's flowing through him, he's got real life, and it's a blessing. He comes through. Unfortunately, he feels the inspiration to leave us again. He's only been here 2 days, and last time he was only here 3 days. So I'm praying that hopefully next time his inspiration will stay a little bit longer. Maybe we can get a couple of weeks of solid kata. So that's my prayer is Lotus Feet, and I'm really grateful everyone's come and have this.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Panchakalpatribhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. I'd like to pay my unlimited Dandavat pranams into the lotus feet of my spiritual master, Nitya Lila Vaishnava Vishnupada Siddhara Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and to the lotus feet of Sripad Bhaktivedanta Van Goswami Maharaj, who is present with us here today, and all my God brothers, God sisters, my well-wishers, family and friends who have come from far and wide to ask for their blessings on this very auspicious day when we have the association of Sadhu Sangha. So it's very important to have Sadhu Sangha. Why? Because most of our lives is made up of association of different types of people. We don't live on our own. We don't live in a vacuum. We don't live in a bubble. Although sometimes we do. We don't want to live with other people. But we're always, somebody is always calling us, wanting us, demanding something from us. But we have a relationship with somebody. This relationship is always very important to make our lives meaningful. Otherwise, on our own, who are we? Where are we? What does it mean? So this is if we have a life like that, if we want to be on our own, it's a very impersonal life. So this is not what our philosophy is about, this is not what our Gurudev can teach us. And the most important relationship is with our Creator, of course, with the Supreme Lord. And we all have that faith that we are created from the Lord and we have to go back home, back to Godhead. And this is the journey of our life, the journey of the soul. After many, many millions of lifetimes, we've attained this human body. So very dullabha, this very rare human body, which is the only vehicle which we can get to attain the spiritual world. And it's amazing that we have this body to be able to serve and to be able to make those steps to get to that goal. No other species of life has this intelligence, this consciousness. So we can just realize how important that is, and I think we're all reflecting today how fortunate we are to be in the association of Sripad Bhaktivedanta Van Maharaj, who's continuing that line of our Rupanaga Guru Varg, very sincerely, very practicing himself and teaching others by his own example how important this path is, that our Gurudev himself practiced, and his Gurudev before him, and his Gurudev before him. So this is the torch light that Srila Van Maharaj is giving to us to hold, to carry, and to share with others, to show the path. And this is our mission, this is our goal, and this is what I am here for. So I ask for his blessings, I ask for all of your blessings that we can continue to do that in the most sincerest, most humble way possible. Vancha kalpatrubhyascha kripa sindhu
Sita is here? No. Sita one.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So, want to go to sleep? Yeah? Ramananda Baba.
अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Having traveled with Maharaj for many years, I had the fortune of never having to speak.
Travel or travel?
Let's not get into that. But Maharaj never ever asked me to speak. So when everybody's nervous and worried about being asked to speak, I never worry about it because he never asked me to speak. So I'm like, I'm Kirtaniya, I don't have to speak. So I don't worry, I don't even listen what people are saying. I just sit there and wait for it to be over. And well, here I am, very confused, having been asked by Maharaj to speak, mainly also because Anangawan pointed at me, but we'll talk to him about that later. When Srila Gurudev came to the West in '96, I got really inspired and I wanted to go to the Math and be with Gurudev. And he said, you have to ask your dad. And he said no. And I wrote Gurudev many letters complaining how difficult it is, I'm struggling, how it's impossible to do sadhana in the West. And he said, don't worry. Gurudev would write back and he said, don't worry, I'm sending my Subal Sakha to you. This is what Gurudev wrote then. And so Sripad Ban Maharaj, the very next year, after a few complaining letters to Gurudev how difficult it's going to be, sent Maharaj to come and help. And the first thing he said to my dad is like, I want to take him to India. And he said, no, next year. And then Maharaj asked the next year, and he said, no, next year. And the third year, Maharaj said, this is the third time I'm asking. You cannot say no. And then somehow or another, Maharaj took me to India with him, and I had the fortune of sleeping in his room on the floor with another mouse. And Maharaj was protecting me when everybody would go out for bhiksha. And Maharaj was like, oh, you are too, look at me, too soft.
18 years old.
Was 18 years old, just dropped out of school because I finally could. And Maharaj would lock me in his room. He would go out on bhiksha and I didn't have to go. And he would come back and sometimes he would take me with me. And he was really taking care of me so much as soon as I got to the month. And he continued doing that throughout the years. And whenever I would again complain to Gurudev, he would always come back and say, I will be pleased if you in different ways Gurudev would say it. Sometimes he would say if you assist or if you are there or if you serve Sripad Bhaktivedanta Ban Maharaj, then I will be pleased. Gurudev said this many times to me. And I don't know, I kept writing him trying to get another instruction, but I didn't. That kept coming back. And so very grateful that Maharaji has come here.
You also traveled with him in cold water.
Yeah, and then of course when I got to the Mathura Math, Maharaj saw how thin I got. I couldn't eat any of the food. And Maharaj is like, okay, you come on tour with me. So he took me to Australia. Oh my God, such good prasadam. And then he brought me back to India all fat and ready to go through Kartik. And then after that, like that, Maharaj continued taking me around the world, making sure I was fed very nicely. In prasadam, but also in Harikatha. Malaysia, Australia. Malaysia, very good prasadam, by the way. Bolivia also. Bolivia ended up in the hospital. Oh, cannot forget Brazil. No, sorry. Maharaj took me to Brazil. Many Brazilian devotees here. Chandranavati. Leelananda Prabhu. Vati. Yeah, Maharaj took me to Maharaj many times. All over Europe. My summer holidays from work, he would take me traveling. One day he walked up to my mother and said, oh, I want to take him with me.
Your mother gave this or still I have?
Oh, yes. I saw it. Yeah, last time I put. I saw in Sao Paulo you were outside the mud with your hand. I took a picture and I sent to her. She's like, oh, Maharaj still has it.
Still have it.
Yeah.
You can take pictures and that too.
Yeah, I will. I already did. I already took that picture and I'm going to send. So.
People are giving only the, what is called? Raksha Bandhan. But your mother gave every time.
Every time, yes.
This time.
She has a spare one to give to you.
No one gave another time. Your mother gave me every time.
Okay, I don't want to be the host.
Like Ben.
Like family. Like family.
Yeah, so Maharaj is family member, and I am a useless son. So thank you everyone for listening. Hopefully you won't ask me again.
Sarojini Devi, you can speak to us? It's very good.
I offer my respectful Dandavat pranams to Sisipad, Bhaktivedanta Devon Maharaj, and all the assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. I really didn't expect to have to be asked to speak either. I just feel, as Radhika Didi was saying, so much gratitude that we can be going about our daily lives, whatever that may be, and then suddenly ping, the Vaishnavas are coming, I feel really fortunate that this week I wasn't working, so it was possible to travel to London to come here. In the car on the way down here, Nandasutta Prabhu was talking about the verse Jivara Swarupahoy, Jivara Swarupahoy, Krishna Nityadas, Krishna Tadasta Shakti, Veda Veda Prakash. And that really, he was explaining actually really nicely. It's such a simple thing, but something that I, for myself, in my daily life, I'm often forgetting. And when we can have the opportunity for some sadhu sangha, then it's reminding us, and I'm very much praying and hoping to be able to carry back with me something of what Maharaj is speaking, if I can, and like Prabhu was saying, if it cannot go through in one ear and out of the other, and maybe something staying in the heart. And yeah, we're all so fortunate to be here today, and very much looking forward to hearing Maharaj's Harikatha.
It's just outside. Six is just outside, actually.
Just to let everyone know, there's actually a kickboxing class going on upstairs, so it'll be over in about 15 minutes.
Ajay, you will speak to what?
It's not children upstairs. It's actually a kickboxing.
Yeah, I just made that announcement.
Oh, wait, let's.
Haribo! Haribo!
Good to see you all, and
just walked in. I wasn't expecting anyone to speak. But thank you, Maharaj, for giving me this opportunity. I think I spoke at Gurudev's Tiruvah about being a little bit away, a little bit in the darkness, and I've actually gone more into that, which is a shame. But I've been engrossed with anger, engrossed with different feelings, not really close to my bhajan or anything. But that's why I think we have sadhus coming. And this morning I was there at my house to welcome Maharaj, and a little bit everything lightened up a bit. And this is what the sadhus bring. We're very fortunate that they come, traveling all over the world, traveling to help us. It's selfless acts. Sadhus have all the knowledge of Siddhanta. They can be in Vrindavan and do their own bhajan and develop their own. But instead, they're coming to give us this process, to give us and help us all. They see us suffering and they give us love and affection, whatever we do. They can see what we're doing as well. So, when you come in front of them, they know everything without even saying. And so when Maharaj comes, I always feel lighter. So thank you, Maharaj, for always coming and staying with us and giving us your presence. And I'm personally very grateful every time you come.
Hari Bol. गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो जय जय गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल छवि छात से नाथ छकाए रहो मेरे विनोद बिहारी यही बिनती मेरे नैनों से मैला मिलाए रहो ओ गोविंद बोला हरि गोपाल श्री राधा रमण हरि गोविंद गोविंद जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल प्यारो का बसिया नत नागर नबल शैल रसिया प्यारो का बसिया करे भाई जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमण जय जय राधा रमण जय जय
ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्याज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः पञ्चकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुवरं श्रीरूपानुगप्रवरं व्राजरसरसिकं च नरानन्तं प्रपानं श्रीगुरुचरणं वन्दे रामनाथप्रस्थाय भूतले रूपनुगभक्तिदं च कृपमूर्तिरनायनं गौराविर्भावभूमिस्तं निर्दिष्टा सजनप्रिया वैष्णवसरभौम श्रीजगन्नाथाय ते नमः. I'm sure a lot of the devotees already spoke. I don't want to take much time. Very happy to have Maharaj here again. It's only due to the Vaishnava's mercy that they go from one place to another place. Mahadvichalanam ninam grihinam dinachetasam. To help those who don't think they need help. They go. And they go giving good advice. I heard this week. The sadhus, they come and they go to Jiva and say, although you think my advice, this is my duty towards you is to give good advice. Sometimes that advice is given in a way that is not very palatable. Sometimes advice is given in a way that's very tricky. Sometimes they say something that is very extremely strong and heavy. No one notices anything, but the seed is there for maybe future lifetimes. For those who are fortunate who have enough stability for this lifetime. So today's Maharaj comes here. Today's disappearance day of Srila Jagannatha Das Babaji Maharaj, and who's known as Vaishnava Sarvabhauma, respected and worshipped by the whole society of Vaishnavas. Gurudev has written a very lovely, very beautiful book on his life history that speaks from. If anyone wants, we have it. Maybe not here, but we can post it. And it speaks about the life history of I think his Guru's Madhusudan Das Babaji Maharaj, his Gurudev, amazing life story, amazing Mahabhagat Vaishnav. He used to reside in Suryakund, and how Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj came to Suryakund and received the mercy, and very, very beautiful pastimes that we used to hear from our Srila Gurudev. Whenever we'd go to Suryakunda, whenever we'd go to Navadip Parikrama, still the Vaishnavas would go to the Samadhi place of Srila Jagannath Das Babaji and speak about his glories. Very nice pastimes. I don't want to take anyone's time, but I just want to thank Maharaj that I'm foolish, I'm very stupid. Maharaj, I think it's useless. Why he's getting me to speak anything, and I forget it's for my benefit. I always forget. I always have to be reminded by Kamala that I'm stupid. I think that I'm doing something, but no, he's doing something for me. So I hope that each time that he comes here, or I'm able to have his darshan, he can remove little by little our ignorance. Maharaj is very amazing Vaishnav. I don't know, what can I say? I just know that I see the way he is. I see the way he speaks. I see the way the taste that he has for serving his Guru Maharaj, speaking Harikatha. And this Harikatha is the key for everything. There's nothing else that will do anything for our spiritual life other than Harikatha. Of course, Harinam Sankirtan is there, but Harinam Sankirtan is nothing without the mercy that is infused by the Vaishnavas through the Harikatha. Other than this, then this seed of bhakti that is there will never fructify. Shravana Kirtana Jalik Koresecha. Maharaj speaks so much. So like that, he has no problem. He has to repeat something again and again and again until someone understands. He has no problem. I say something twice and I already had enough. My god sisters, they know. And I have to send them to someone else. But Maharaj very kind and explaining basic, from most basic to highest principles. They don't see that. Today I was hearing Maharaj speaking. He was saying that the nature of Vaishnava is he doesn't see gross body. They don't see the gross body. There's what's it called? Sarvatra hoya nija ishtadev spurti. They see what the nature of that jiva is, and how the Supreme Lord is residing within that living entity. And they speak let's say that they speak to the inherent nature of that jiva. They don't see all the coverings and everything, although sometimes they have to see and they speak accordingly, but how kind they are. I have no idea who they are, how merciful they are, but I know they're very, very kind, because they do not give up on anyone. They will wait for a long time, and they will bring someone back by their hair or by kind words or however they do it. Maharaj is like this. How many years has he been coming here? Maharaj, from preaching, we see on internet these days, we can follow. Maharaj goes to Hawaii. Maharaj goes to different places in America, different places in Brazil, and then he's just arrived today in the morning, and today he has a program here, tomorrow a program somewhere else. Then he'll go to India and do preaching here and there, saptahas, and then we'll go Navadi Parikrama and guide the thousands of Vaishnavas to the different places, Bhagavan's pastimes in Navadi, and he has no. Srila Prabhupada says, that this is their life. This is their life. They have no other source of life energy than this. So I feel very lucky, because whether I'm going to be able to realize this lifetime, I think it's only due to their mercy. And if it is only due to their mercy, then I have great hope. Because by my endeavor, I'm not doing great. But by their mercy, then what is not possible? So thank you.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वन्दे गुरुपददन्दं भक्तवृन्दसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यं प्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं नन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीनां समयुक्तानां वृन्दावनो मनोहरम् तवैवास्मि तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञायते राधे तं नयामि चरणान्तिके वंशी विभूषितकरान्नवनीरदाभात् पीताम्बरादरुणबिम्बफलाधरष्टात् पूर्णेन्दुसुन्दरमुखात् अरविन्दनेत्रात् कृष्णात् परमतत्त्वं किमपि अहं न जाने। न विजाचे राज्यं न जनकमाणिक्यं न विभं न जाचं रम्यं सकलजनकाम्यं वरवधूं मे सदा काले काले प्रमदवती न गीतचरितो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु। हा देवी काकुहर गदगद यद्वाचा याचनी पत्ते भुवि दण्डवदुर्भुटार्ति अस्य प्रसादममुदस्य जनस्य कृत्वा गन्धर्विके निजगणे गणनां विधेहि अंगस्याङ्गुलिभिजटामन्दिकृतेन्द्रियवरं जट्टं जाचुकुडरोचिषं पट्टं वरस्य श्रियम् बिन्दारणं सपदरमणं प्राविशतगिति कीर्ति श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 First of all, offer my humble, respectful obeisances, lotus feet of my spiritual master Nitya Leela Pravishta, Om Vishnupad Ashtutara Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta, Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj and my sannyas Guru and Siksha Guru Nitya Leela Pravishtam Vishnupad अष्टोत्तर सदस्य श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत श्रील नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज। Simultaneously offer my humble, respectful Dandavat Pranam. Lotus feet of Nitya-lila, Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutara Satasi Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Guru Govinda Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakur Sridhar Goswami, Bhakti Puri Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Vigan Bharati Goswami Maharaj, and especially I also to offer my Dandavat Pranam. Lotus feet of Gurudev, very nearest and dearest, Nitya-lila Vishnupad, then Srila Param Pujaniya, Srila Uma Didi, she was there. She was very kind and love and affection with me and also all over the devotees. I want to speak many things, but if I speak one thing but cannot speak another things, that means today is very spiritual and auspicious day. Today also many our acharyas appearance and disappearance. Bhakti Bhakti Vedanta Bhakti Dait Madhav Goswami Maharaj, Rasikananda Prabhu and Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, another many also. But if you speak one person cannot speak another. Very difficult to speak another. Just I remember one thing in Ujjalingmani, Srila Rupa Goswami Pad, he quoted one verse. The purport about this verse, simple this thing. One, the Sakhis of Chandravali. Who? Chandravali Sakhis. Not Chandravali, Chandravali Sakhis. She came with Sakhis of Srimati Radhika. That means the Sakhis of Chandravali, she met with the Sakhis of Srimati Radhika. Then she was the Sakhis of Chandravali, she was very proud of her Sakhis, because this is the nature. If you love someone, always you will be proud to speak about him or her. This is true. Your tongue will never stop. If you have love and affection of Harinams, always your tongue will be danced to chanting Harinams. This is simple. In the same way, the Sakhis of Chandravali, she was very proud to glorification about her Sakhi Chandravali. You know, in our realm of bhakti, there are two things. Those Sakhis of Srimati Radhika, they meet with Sakhis of Chandravali, they will become Tatastha. Tatastha means?
Impartial.
Independent. Horrible?
Impartial. In the middle. Not taking one neutral.
Tatastha, Sanskrit. Chandravali Sakhis, when they meet with Srimati Radhika Sakhis, they will become also neutral. Different, opposite. Tatastha. They are being glorified. That means Sakhis of Chandravali, she glorified our Chandravali in front of the Sakhis of Srimati Radhika. So Srimati Radhika Sakhis now, what is that? They become also Tatastha. Tatastha means? Neutral. Okay, what is speaking? Listen. Listen these ears and come here. Tatastha means this way. Tatastha means not
taking one side.
Taking one side. Okay, what you glorify, no problem. Give respect. So now coming in this way, the Sakhis of Chandravali, she glorified about Chandravali. She told, do you know my Sakhi Chandravali? How she is completely absorbed with Krishna. Chandravali, she always absorbed with Krishna. Always she chanting Krishna Nam, Krishna Katha, Okay, then she was speaking They only glorified about Chandravali. Because Chandravali is Sakhi. Okay. She told one thing. Do you know my Sakhi Chandravali? How she has love and affection with Krishna. And at a time, same time, she looks Krishna's feet to
top of his head. Top of his head.
Top of his head. And Krishna's face, how is it beautiful. Krishna's eyes, nose, hands, legs. Everything is how is it beautiful. Chandravali always she glorified this. And her eyes always looking up and down. Right? Krishna's whole body. And glorified. Then when her lecture maybe 1 hour, she glorified about her Sakhi Chandravali. Actually, I know this story you can read. Ujjwal Nilmani Grantha, very nice, beautiful katha. That I briefly tell you. Then when her lecture finished, Chandravali Sakhi's lecture finished, and that time one Sakhi of Srimati Radhika, she told, oh, your Sakhi Chandravali, how she has love and affection with Krishna. Very nice, good. She looks Krishna's whole limbs and body at it, But listen, my Sakhi Srimati Radhika. Srimati Radhika, she, when he looks Krishna's any limbs of body, then her eyes completely fixed, not moving anywhere. You understand? What do you understand? So whose glory is higher? Radha Rani ki jai. That means how Srimati Radhika's love and efficiency. Ujjwal Mani Grantha, Srila Rupa Goswami Pad explained, when Srimati Radhika, she looks Krishna's eyes, her eyes not moving another place, only looking how beautiful eyes of Krishna. If Srimati Radhika's eyes going to take in darshan, Krishna's lotus feet, Charan Kamal, then her eyes not moving anywhere. As like blossom lotus, and the black bees, one pointed with the lotus and collect the honey, nectar. In the same way, Srimati Radhika, she always drinking sweet nectar, all the limbs and body of Krishna. Nishtikata, Ekanistha. These things. One pointed. Why I am saying these things? If we speak this person, very difficult to return back another person. But we try to glorify about our Vaishnava, their life history and their contribution. And Vaishnaver Gunagan Korile Jiver. If you glorify to Vaishnava, then you protected by Maya. Vaishnava Katha. To Bhagavat, Gaurukanda Goswami Maharaj explained, two Bhagavat manifest in this material world. One is called Grantha Bhagavat, and is called Bhakta Bhagavat. Jaha Bhagavat Pado Vaishnavar Sthane Ekanta Asray Karo Chaitanya Charane. If you want to read Bhagavat, you have to first take shelter, respect of Vaishnava, pure devotee of Lord, Vaishnava Charana. Then you understand the inner meaning of Srimad Bhagavat. Chaitanya Bhagavat also explains Bhagavat Pori Keho Tare or Bhagavat Pori Keho Mari. Mari understand? Mari means dies. Or Tare means delivered from this material world. Advaitavadi, Mayavadi, Kormi, Gyani, Yogis, they also reading Bhagavat. And those are pure devotee of Lord, they also reading Bhagavat. But what is the difference? Kurmi, Gyani, Yogis, Mayavadi, impartialists, they don't understand what is the inner meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam. But those who are devotee of Lord, Bhagavad Bhakta, and associate with Suddha Bhakta, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, listen to Bhagavad Katha, they enter deep meaning and realize the real meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam. Actually, this is the process also. So for this regard, say Bhagavad, Jaha Bhagavad Paro, Vaishnav Irasane. If you want to listen to Bhagavad or read Bhagavad, you have to go the pure devotee of Lord Vaishnav. Vaishnav Sangha. That is called Sadhu Sangha. Rupa Goswami Pad explained the sequence how to attain your perfect Sangha. Adu Saddha, then Tato Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Vritti, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhav and Prem. This is the sequence. All you know. Many years you are speaking, you are listening, so what will speak to you? All you know. But still just I remind myself and purify my heart, just I tell you. Don't you think I am giving lesson to you. What is it called?
Teaching you.
Teaching you. You are all you are qualified and higher than me. What will speak to you? But just I remind myself and purify my heart. So Sadhu Sangha. So Rupa Goswami Pad explained what is the definition of Sadhu Sangha. Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastri Koi. Labamatra Sangha, Sarva Siddha. 1 moment, half moment. If you associate sadhu, they will attain your highest perfection. Go Sadhu Sangha. Satsanga, that is called Satsanga. Sadhu Shraddha, Tato Sadhu. Sadhu Sangha. Shraddha, then Sadhu Sangha. Sajatiya Asa Siddha Satu Bhari. Always associate with high class, exalted, Brajadasik, Sadhu, Guru, and you are like-minded also. And reading and listening Hari Katha with his lotus lips is lotus mouth. This is important. So saying Sajatya Asana Snigdho Satu. Srimad Bhagavatam Rasa Asadhati. And then you can realize the inner meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam. This is the process also. Without Sadhu Sangha, Hari Katha, life also dry, useless. No rain will come. Completely all. Yes?
Dry desert.
Desert. But no rain coming, what is it called?
Drought.
Drought. Understand? Only dust blowing. And dhul udti hai. So Sadhu Sangha, Hari Katha. Sadhu Sangha means Hari Katha this way. Sadhu Sangha not means just take Rasgulla, Prasad, this. Also need also, I am not saying. The Prasad need or not? Bhuke bhajan na hoy Gopala. Hindi ko. You understand? Ajay Prabhu. This is good katha. You are hungry and no prasad. So how possible will listen Hari Katha? Your mind will be disturbed. So prasad should be ready. So they also arrange very nice prasad also. I don't know what prasad they are. Today not Ekadashi, no? Okay. Nice prasad also. Okay. Prasad, Hari Katha, Prasad. This is my slogan. My slogan always too. Never give up Guru, never give up never give up Hari Nama. Prasad, Hari Katha, Prasad. This is very important. Need or not? Yes. Okay. So I want to speak. Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, today his disappearance. Tirubhav Tithi is saying. Understand? Siddhartha Thakur also very briefly indicates about Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, life history and his contribution. Gaura Avirbhava Bhumestam Viddishtam Sajjana Pri Vaishnava Sarvabhuma Shri Jagannatha Ati. Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Pranam Mantra also. Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj was completely renounced person. And he was staying in Surjakunda, in Vrindavan. Most of the time, he also absorbed his sadhana and bhajan and remembering pastimes of Krishna and Srimati Radhika. Just I remind you, if you go Surjakunda, very nice, beautiful, this place also. And how every day every Sunday Srimati Radhika, she used to come to worship sun gods with her sakhis. Actually, Srimati Radhika, she used to come Surjakunda to have to meet with Krishna. Surja Puja Chale Govinda Milan. That means Srimati Radhika, she pretended to worship sun god, but actual her aim of how to meet with Krishna. That very nice, beautiful katha and sweet pastimes. Krishnadas Kaviraj, Vishwanath Chakraborty Pas, Krishna Bhavnamrita Grantha, or Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Govinda Lamrit Grantha, very nicely and elaborately explain Surjakunda's katha is there, how Radha Krishna meeting together, and Jotila came. That katha was a very nice, sweet katha, and Surjakunda katha is there. Because our Goswamis, they perform bhajan and sadhan in Vrindavan and different pastimes of places of Radha and Krishna, because they have so much uddipan. Uddipan means stimulation coming in their heart. Automatically all those lila and pastimes manifest in their heart. Sankhapur he Radhe Brajuja Lalite he Nanda Suno Kutah Sri Govardhan Kalpapadvatali Kalindi Vanne Kutha Gosanta Viti Sarvado Brajapuri Khedri Mahavyallo Bande Rupa Sanatanu Ragujugau Srijiva Gopal Sargosami Astakam. Srila Srinivas Acharya composed this sloka also. Very nice, beautiful katha in there. As Goswamis, Rup Sanatan, 6 Goswamis, they performed bhajan and sadhan in Vrindavan, different places. And so on. Viraha bhav also there. Viraha means? Separation. Hiradhi Vadvijaliti Nanda Suno Kutaha. Sri Govardhana Kalpa Padapatale Kalindi Banne Kutaha. Gosanta Viti Sarvato Brajapure Kheduri Mahavyallo Bande Rupa Sanatano Raghujugo Sri Gopal. The separation among Hari Ho, He Radhe, where are you? He Krishna, where are you? And they sometimes used to go to Raj Govardhan, crying and crying, rolling on the ground. And sometimes they used to come Radha Kunda. Kothai go Primamoyi, Radhe Radhe. Tomare Kangal, Tomai Dake, Radha. In this way they felt pang of separation from divine couple Radha and Krishna, and crying and crying. In the same way, Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, and he was staying on the bank of Surjakunda and remembering these pastimes of Radha and Krishna, how they meet together and different lila is going on there. So Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj and absorbed in the mood of Gopi Bhav. Which mood?
Gopi Bhav.
And very sweet Hari Katha and this. So for this regard, some brahmacharis and so-called brahmachari, not party, brahmachari, they also took Diksha Harinam from Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. And they asked to Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, and we want to perform bhajan and sadhan, the mood of Gopi Bhav. Because Gopi Bhav bhajan is the topmost bhajan. Everybody want to eat what things? Rasgulla or not?
Yeah, it's the best.
Who wants to Rasgulla? Raise hand. This is the thing. And if I give you good understand, what is called?
Molasses.
Molasses. Who will take? Or one hand, very big,
Rasgulla.
and
Juicy.
Brajavasis. You know, Brajavasi and Vrindavan or Mathura. And the shop, sweet shop, Brajavasi sweet shop. And big, white color, completely white. And big Rasgulla. Or one hand, what is called?
Gold, molasses.
Molasses. What do you want?
Rasgulla.
Huh?
Rasgulla.
Rasgulla. That means why I'm saying everybody wants to listen Braj Gopi Kathas. Prahlad Dhruva Charitra Maharaj, many times I'm listening. I'm very tired also. Many also saying, I'm tired, my brahmachari life, what to do now? Ramananda Prabhu laughing. Okay, not now. Now you okay. Good. But many years brahmachari, but not getting any fruits. I am very tired. They say that it was okay. What do you want? What is Rasgulla? Okay. Which Rasgulla? Turns into Rasgulla or this material Rasgulla. Delhi ka laddu jo khaya wo pastaya, aur jo nahi khaya wo bhi pastaya. Hindi terms, understand? What is the meaning for us?
Those who have taken, they are regretting, and those that didn't take, they're also wondering, also regretting.
That's good. Delhi ka. So, the disciples of Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, and they asked Babaji Maharaj, give us Gopi Bhav. We want to listen, we want to perform bhajans and Gopi Bhav. And otherwise, every day you are speaking same katha. Which katha? Dhruva Maharaj katha, Prahlad katha. Neti, this is not good, this is not good. Babaji Maharaj. Babaji Maharaj every day, no. You follow your brahmachari life, follow the rules and regulation of the scriptures. Every day chant. How many rounds? 64 rounds. At 64, at least 16 rounds you chant. How many rounds? 16. 64. Actually, how many rounds you have to chant? 64 rounds. And also, you have to give water in the
field of
Begun field.
Eggplant field.
Eggplant.
Field of eggplant. Field of eggplant.
Field of eggplant. Work in the field of the eggplant. And this. So they become very upset. Well, we did the same thing in our house. Or here we are doing same thing. So what is the difference between the house life or in ashram life? So all the brahmacharis, they become very upset. And same time, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he came in the place of Jagannath Das Babaji Surjakunda. Actually, this katha, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he manifested the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because Bhaktivinoda Thakur, when he retired his job, what is it called?
Magistrate.
District magistrate, and then he was thinking, a rest of life I have to bhajan and sadhan in Vrindavan. Because the human life is very, very rare. Durlabho manusudi denang kanavangura tatrapi durlabhang manne vaikunta priya darshan. Human life is very, very rare also, not so easy to get back. Dabdas vidam bahu sambhavante munusam artadam anityam apiyati. Turnam yatana pratede unumittum javat nisasya visaya kholu sarvatasya. Srimad Bhagavatam gives this evidence and praman evidence. This human life is very, very rare. After 8.4 million pieces, then Lord mercifully give us this human body. Why? Because only the human body you can attain our perfection goal. Then we attain to abode to Lord. Otherwise not. This is true. Sometimes say you are theist or atheist, astik or nastik. This is not our subject. Subject like this is absolutely truth. If you lose this opportunity to attend to abode of Lord, not do bhajan and sadhan, not serve Guru and Vaishnavas, then your life is useless. Then again you wait 8.4 million species. Then you will get human body. Even also there are no guarantee also. Shastra saying this. There are no guarantee. Again you will get back the human body or not. Or without a human body, you cannot perform bhajan and sadhana. God created man after his own image. Bible also saying same thing. God, He creates the many living entities, cats, dogs, animals. But finally He manifested the human body as like Him. Image in this world. As like Him. Because only human body you can perform bhajan and sadhana. Simple. Otherwise nothing. Cats, dogs not coming. There are cats, dogs coming or not? No. Not coming. Cats, dogs
not coming to listen.
Not coming to. Even you come, they cannot listen also. Many places they are bringing their cats, dogs. For cats, dogs they are listening. He is also listening. The cat, dog, how listen? Who brings cats, dogs in her house? Why they could help us with him? He is not listening. He, human being, is not listening, but his mind always is that. And chasing behind the cat and dog. So how possible to listen? And cats and dogs also running here and there. Sometimes also heavy little bit chastisement. Don't bring. And cats and dogs, this is not allow this
assembly.
This place. And some places also there written, shoes and cats and the dog, they are there, cross line. You have seen or not? Even if you go to the Muslim, what is it called? Masjid.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Masjid.
Also that they completely heard.
Forbidden.
Forbidden. Dog not
allowed.
Cat. These two. Even also in the church, also cross line, red cross line. Dog and red cross line. Okay. So I am saying something this. That time sometimes they also become very upset. Oh, you don't like dog. I like or not like, this is not the subject, but the Harikatha is there, this is listening. Give the love and affection all the living entities. Sunicha Sapaki Pandita Samadarshina. This is true. God resides in the heart of all the living entities. This is true. Who is high class, exalted devotee? He looks everywhere, he is Ishtadev. Bhagavan is where? Everywhere. So just I come in this way. Why I am saying? Because the human body is very, very rare. Not laughing, joking, nothing. This is absolutely truth. Param Satta. Sadhu always speak the
absolute truth.
Absolute truth. Eh? So saying this. The human body is very, very rare also. Coming in this subject. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, just written, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is thinking, they are very humble. But Jo Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Kamal Mandir, very near dear cities of Srimati Radhika and Golok Vrindavan. Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote his own identification. My name is Kamal Manjari. That, and he explained all his data. Identification. My age, that's my cloth, everything. That is called Ekadas Bhav and Panchadasa. 11th mood and 5 stages. Everything is there. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he is acting the role of as like a sadhaka. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is thinking, I did not bhajan and sadhana whole life, just as management, or to what is district magistrate and these. I did not bhajan and sadhana. Very humble. So he thinking, I have to go Vrindavan and do bhajan and sadhana. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur will proceed to Vrindavan on the way, and the Shiva temple, he was taking rest night time. Then Shivji appeared in front of him. Yesterday or today, yesterday you also celebrate Shiv Chatudarshi, no? Yeah. For sure, Sunday. Okay, very nice katha also, Shivji katha. So Shivji, he told to Bhaktivinoda Thakur, hey Bhaktivinoda Thakur, why are you thinking you are an ordinary sadhak? You are not sadhak. You are Siddha. Siddha means what? Eternal associates of Srimati Radha. You have come here in this material world to mainly two things. Gaur Dham and Gaur Nam Prakash. The manifestation of Gaur Dham and Gaur Nam. Gaur Dham means you have to manifest the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because before Bhaktivinoda Thakur, the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Muslims, they completely were captivated. And they made their, what is called? Sasan.
Crematorium, cemetery. Cemetery.
And Muslim क्या करता है?
Bury
them. And this. No one knew what is the perfect, actual perfect place, birthplace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Shivji himself told to Bhaktivinoda Thakur, hey Bhaktivinoda Thakur, you have to go to Navadvip Dham and manifest the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gaur Janma Gita. And you praise Gaur Nam. This is also very important. So, for this Bhaktivinoda Thakur returned back that place, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur performed bhajan and sadhana in Godrum. Godrum and Nityananda Mahajan Pati Ache Jiva
Naam hai hati Jiva Rakara.
Bhaktivinoda Thakur performed bhajan and sadhana. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur realized the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Once midnight, Bhaktivinoda Thakur chanting holy names and thinking, oh Shivji, he gave me order, I have to manifest the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauradham. Gauradham, I have to manifest. But how to manifest the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? So Bhaktivinoda Thakur chanting holy names, midnight, and about 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. midnight. Bhaktivinoda chanting holy names, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur, suddenly, he saw the other side of Kalinjinath, and completely that place completely illuminated, light coming. And then after a couple of seconds, Bhaktivinoda Thakur directly saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Gadadhar, Srivas, and Panchatattva. and thousand devotees, they are dancing, singing, and taking mridanga and kartal. Hariharaya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama Gopala Govinda Nama Madhusudan Giridhari Gopinath Hariharaya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama. Then after a couple of seconds, all they disappear. Then early in the morning, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he came that place. And Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he noticed that place complete were Muslims. What is called? Graveyard. Yes. Kabbar Khana. Kabbar Khana is Muslim dead body, Kabbar Khana. And graveyard. And he realized it. And he noticed everything in one place. And he saw, and recognized, this place, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Srivas, Gadadhar Pandit, Rupa Manjari, and all, Rupa Goswami, all they also dancing and singing, with Mridanga Karta. And he noticed that place full of Tulasi plants. Understand? Maybe 10 meters by 10, just you explain, 10 meters by 10 meters. That place completely full of Tulasi plants. And then Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he asked one old Muslim guy, why you are Muslim? Why you are cultivate that Tulasi plant in this place? Why you taking care of this Tulasi? Hindus, they are taking care of the Tulasi, they worship Thakurji. This is what. If you worship Vishnu, need is what? Without Tulasi leaves, you cannot worship Thakurji. Understand? Shivji, you worship Shiv Puja, can worship Puja, bell leaves. But if you worship Vishnu, Krishna, need is what? Tulasi. Tulasi leaves. Chappanno Vyanjan Tulasi Vina Govinda Nakare Grahan. Chaitanya Bhagavad. If you prepare many kinds of preparation, how many preparation? Chappanno. Chappanno means 56 types of preparation. Many kinds of preparation you prepare. And are offered to Thakurji. But you forgot to offer Tulasi leaves. Lord will not accept. Tulasi Vina Govinda Nakare Graham. Tulasi Vina. If you worship Thakurji and Salagram Sila, need is what? Tulasi. What you will do? You have to offer Tulasi. Without Tulasi, Lord will not accept. So for the Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he asked that the old Muslim guy, you are Muslim, why you are taking care Tulasi plants here? And Muslim, they completely opposite of Hindu's dharma. Understand? What Hindu are doing? They are doing opposite. I am not criticizing, no need to speak too much, but this is true also. We are Hindu Muslim, this is not our subject, we have not created the disturbance. But this is true. You are not worshipped Thakurji, you have no Thakurji not worshipped.
No need of Tulsi.
Need of Tulsi. Why you do? That Muslim old guy, he told, actually, this place we cultivate any kinds of grains, wheat, rice or anything. And automatically, Tulsi plants automatically come. Not only one, whole this thing. Then Bhakti Vinod Thakur confirmed himself. Okay, actually this place. He indicated, Bhakti Vinod Thakur indicated in his life history, this place, actually the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Goswami. For this, regarding Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he manifested the birthplace of Chaitanya Gaura Janmanta. But that place completely captivated by Muslim. Jor Jad Maluk Tar. जिसके लाठी उसके भैंस. Understand? जिसके लाठी उसका भैंस. भैंस समझते हो? भैंस means buffalo. और लाठी has power. Understand? जिसके लाठी उसका ही भैंस. So Muslim captivated, what is this proverb? That's it.
Who has the concept?
Okay, you can see the Hindi English dictionary. जिसके लट्ठी उसका भैंस. Right is might is right.
Might is right.
Might is right. Okay. You are perfect. Might is right. But the pain is mightier than
as the sword.
Sword. Another also. Might is right, this is true. But another also, the pain is mightier than the sword. कागज भी जरूरत है नहीं. कागज means paper. Paper means you have registered or not. So now coming in this way. But that place completely captivated by Muslim. They are not easy to take that. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he measurement everything at this place is actually the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his own life history also explained. And he got the very ancient map of Navadvip Dham, Navadvip map. Because and that time English government, they also brought in England. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he was district magistrate, high position. For this regard, he requested the English, British government, they award there the ancient map of Navadvip. And then he measurement according to the Shastra, and where the perfect place of birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And because Shastra explained this way, so Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he brought also very ancient Navadvip map. And he measurement everything according to Shastra, then he got, and he established actually this is the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But without Siddha Mahatma, how confirm? And confirm. Siddha Mahatma. And another, how to take back the classes of the Muslim. That place, I already told, that place completely captivated Muslims. Not so easy. Already I did 2 philosophy. What is it? जिसके भैंस उसके जिसके लाठी उसके भैंस.
Might is right.
Or might is right also. Paper we need, and also
force.
Force we need. There are 2 things also. Manpower and money power need also. Need or not? This is also thing. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj used these words. Need. Preaching means need 2 things. One is called manpower and
money power.
Money power also. Need or not? So now coming in this way, Bhaktivinoda Thakur. First is thinking I have to establish this, benefit this place with great devotee of Lord, Siddha Mahatma. So for this regard Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he came in Vrindavan. And then he met with Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. In Surjakundu. Already I told the Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, he performed bhajan and sadhan on the bank of Surjakundu. So when Bhaktivinoda Thakur came in Surjakundu, and that time all the disciples of Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, they asked to Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, you were district magistrate, judge. So you can decide to us, give that decision. We have come here to bhajan and sadhan with Gopi Bhav. Which Bhav?
Gopi Bhav.
Gopi Bhav. Already I told, what do you want? Gopi Bhav, who wants? Everybody. Without Gopi Bhav, bhajan sadhan useless also. Need Gopi Bhav or not? Without eating Rasgulla, what is it? Useless. Everybody wants like Rasgulla. So in the same way, the disciples of Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, they asked Bhaktivinoda Thakur to give decision. We left our house and to have to attend Gopi Bhav. Babaji Maharaj always is saying, no. Now you give the water in the eggplants. We have come here for these things. And when I am staying in my house and cultivate my field, planted eggplant, giving water. And same thing I will do here. So what is the difference my household life and ashram life? This is true or not? You clean your pot in your house or not? And if you clean the pot in the ashram, temple, what is the difference? What difference are you thinking? Any difference? Same pot, just you saying also. What is pot? Same pot. Silver, golden, or iron. And Ramananda, this is true or not? And cleaning. And this thing. And try to understand. And when we will remember this thing, cleaning the Thakurji pot, Uma Didi, in the beginning, she every day, in our Keshavji Gaudiya Mata, she also
cleaning the pot.
Clean and Thakurji pot. And every day after Arati, when Arati finished, and Thakurji pot she also every day clean. In summer time or winter time then and she also clean Gurudev plate also. I remember. I saw. So just I also coming in this way. But the difference. But those who are less intelligent, they cannot understand the difference. To clean his pot by his relative pots in his house, clean the pot. Or either cleaning the pot of temple. They cannot difference. But those are at least Madhyam Adhikari. They can see the difference. You understand my language, what I'm saying? You can understand what is the difference between cleaning the pot of your house or in the temple and pot. At least if you come to the stage of Madhyam Adhikari. Kanishta Adhikari, they cannot understand. They both are same. Understand? Bartan Seva. Cleaning the pot. Cultivate the field of Thakurji. Or cultivate your field of your own house. These are different words. So now coming this way, the Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, so-called disciples, Kanishta Adhikari. So they complained to Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Hey Bhaktivinoda Thakur, we have come here, temple, to listen Gopi Bhav Katha and how to meditate to Gopi Bhav, understand? Gopi Dhyan, Atmadhyan, Tasang Madhye Manorama, Nana Alankara, Vibhusita, Atmadhyan is there. Without Atmadhyan is meditate your transcendental consistent form. The bhajan sadhana is not perfect. If you want to perfect bhajan sadhana, you have to meditate your Atma soul, Atma Dhani. And Lord Sadasiv himself told this katha to Narad Rishi. And Padma Puran explained this way. And without meditate your Atma soul, how possible to attain your highest perfection goal? Need is what? Atma Dhyan. In the same way that Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj disciple, they told Babaji Bhaktivinoda Thakur, we have come here to meditate our soul, Atma Dhyan. Gopi Bhav. Without Gopi Bhav bhajan, useless. Gopi Bhav Saddha Sad, the essence of all kinds of your sadhan, that is called how to attain Gopi Bhav. Because only gopis they can serve to Krishna, Srimati Radhika. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Rayananda Sangvad. Last, this katha is there, topmost katha. Radha Krishna ei lila oti gudotar, dasya vasyadadi nahi esava gochar. Sabek sakhi gane tatha adhikar, sakhi lila kare tatha sakhi lila asadhan. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Rayananda Sangvad. Radha Krishna lila ati gudotar. Very confident in pastimes of Radha and Krishna. Only gopis, they enter in that the Kunja. Dasya Vatsarana Yesava Gochar. Those are devotees mood of Dasya Sakha Vatsarla. Friendship mood. Friendship mood. Or Dasya mood. Mood. They are not qualified to enter in that the high class place where Radha Krishna's confidential pastime is going on there. So saying this, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Radha Krishna ei lila oti guda tara, dasya vatsala adir nahi esava gochar, sabek sakhi gane tatha adhikar, sakhi lila kare tathai, sakhi lila sadai. Only those who are sakhis of Srimati Radhika, they manifest this lila and they are releasing these types of lilas. Try to understand this. Not only this, more higher stage also. All this confidential katha is there also. Even Lalita Vishakha cannot enter in that the confidential place also. Prana Prishta Sukhikala Sankochita Bhumika. Tamula Arpana Padam Ardana Payudana Visad. Raghunath Das composed these bars also. If the Lalita Vishakha, they want to enter that the confidential place where Srimati Radhika and performing Sweet Lila with her beloved Govinda. Without the permission of Rupa Manjari, Rati Manjari, they cannot enter. Though they are called Prana Prashta Sakhi, almost same level of Srimati Radhika. Lalita Vishakha cannot do the same. Only Manjaris, Rupa Manjari, Rati Manjaris, they easy to coming and going inside the place. Even Lalita Vishakha, if you want to enter in that the Kunja, they have to take permission from Rupa Manjari, Rati Manjari. Supartika tat Rupa Manjari tat dasika aham sansrarit. There are many kathas. Actually, I will explain the highest, topmost our destination. What is our destination? Topmost destination. This is our topmost destination. Manjari Bhav. How will get Manjari Bhav. And this Manjari Bhav, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu indiscriminately distributed all over the world. As like rain clouds, Saurabh, rain, monsoon come. Monsoon? Then come. And it's heavy rain. Madhurya Kadambini, Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad. Glorified so many things. A beautiful Katha. It's almost these things. So for this regard, now coming back, for this regard, the disciples of Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, they complained to Bhaktivinoda Thakur. But Babaji Maharaj is saying, no need to now listen Manjari's Katha. No need to Gopi Bhav. Just you chant holy names with your mouth and
water the eggplant.
Water the
eggplant.
Oh my God. We have come here to listen this Manjari's Katha or not? And basically we don't want also. That's the Sakha Vatsala. We want what things?
Gopi Bhav.
Gopi Bhav. And Gopi Bhav, which Gopi Bhav? Manjari's Gopi. 5 types of Sakhis of Srimati Radhika. Sakhi, Nitya Sakhi, Pran Sakhi, Prishta Sakhi, Pran Prishta Sakhi. Nitya Sakhi and Pran Sakhi, actually they are called Manjaris. This Katha. Sakhi, Nitya Sakhi and Pran Sakhi's Katha. Lalita Abhisakya can do pranam. Lalita Namami Namami Lalita. Lalita Namami. Manjari's Katha you want or not? Who doesn't want to listen Manjari Katha? Raise one. Who wants to listen Manjari Katha? Everybody, 2 hands. Is it true? You want or not? Madhumangal Hina likes. Good. Okay. Well, so Bhaktivinoda, they complained to Bhaktivinoda Thakur. The Babaji Maharaj and always he engaged to us to serve Vaishnava and to cultivate the field of
eggplant.
Oh my God. It is better go back to home. What benefit will get? No money, nothing. Understand? One brahmachari. In staying in our Keshavji Gauriamath, Mathura. At the time of Gurudev, that time. Many years before. More than 40 years. The brahmachari, he's servicing so much. Then after 15 years, early in the morning Mangalarti, that brahmachari disappeared. No one knows where is the brahmachari. Mangalarti had to 4:30, understand? But brahmachari, that brahmachari was the pujari brahmachari, he was not in there. And then Gurudeva, where is the brahmachari? Where is the pujari not in here. Then Gurudev told another assistant pujari, okay, then pujari saw. Thakurji, no fruit, no abhushan, understand? No ornaments, nothing, and brahmachari is not in there. Okay, Mangalarti, after Mangalarti, then where is the brahmachari? No one knows where is that brahmachari. Mane pujari, he disappeared. Then after 1 week, one letter came, and the letter brahmachari pujari wrote, Gurudev, 15 years I served Thakurji. You did not give any penny to me. 15 years I served your temple, Thakurji Seva. But you did not give 1 penny. So I am thinking I returned back my home. So I took all Thakurji's jewelry. Understand? Everything there. But when I came in the, what is called? Goldsmith. Then he told me, you get only 10 rupees, not more than this. Well, why? Actually, all this is not gold. This is what
artificial. Imitation.
This is true, actually. This is not a story. This is true.